Welcome back. We're here with part 17, I think, or whatever part is, in the title. But Cordelia is just like here painting and Chaz decides to woohoo with the nanny in her bed, like right there, and it's like, "Excuse me. I'm in my room. Long John's here as well, and you're just going to go at it with the nanny. Like, is this some kind of weird revenge thing for approving your divorce to Carmen?" Anyway, we're gonna send Xander to go yell at him because they already don't like each other. Although over time their dislike for each other is diminishing, so that's not too bad. Also, like, should we scold the nanny? Like, what are you doing? Um, Maybe she's hoping to become the next Duchess. That would be an interesting plot point. So, I mean, the rule here is that we are making Carmen retain her title as the Duchess Kitsune. But that's not to say that maybe if Chaz got remarried to someone, they would also be the Duchess. I don't know. Um, because technically, Mora does not hold a title by herself. Like, she only held a title because Bob had a title. And then um, it's the same for Carmen. So if Carmen married Mora, that wouldn't make her the Duchess Perryton. You know what I mean? Because technically, Mora is the Dowager Duchess now that Ashlyn is the actual Duchess. And we did have Ashlyn get her title from the book there. So we are all set in that regard. And what else? Um, I guess Cordelia and Xander are going to woohoo as some kind of weird retaliation. So I do have Wicked Whims now. So the Sims are doing that a lot more on their own. And I do have the streaming version. So the only thing is, occasionally when the Sims undress, they'll undress into like nude underwear. And so um, mostly I'm cutting that out if I can. Also, I don't know who Xander flirted with, but it was not anything apparently. So, but Cordelia is still mad about it. So, sometimes they will undress into nude underwear and they'll kind of look like Barbie dolls, I suppose. So there's nothing to see. So if I do miss like a glimpse of something, I promise they're not really naked. It's like a Barbie doll. So, um but I am doing my best to cut that stuff out anyway. So, just so you're aware, they are not naked. And yeah, so everyone's pretty much away. So we're going to try and work on Xander's aspiration a little bit. But what I've noticed is, how come every party we throw is a keg party? No matter what type of party I select, it says keg party and it's on gold. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Must be one of the mods that I have. But anyway, we're just going to wing it. We're going to be fine. And the reason that we are here, I know I said we were going to do Mora and Carmen's wedding today, and we are, but Cordelia is about to pop. So we are going to stay here until the baby is born, and then we're going to head over to the Perryton household where Carmen has moved in and taken half of Chaz's money. So the Perryton family is now the second richest family in the kingdom, which could totally be relevant in the future. Right now, it's just whatever. But the Grand Duchy has the most power in terms of title, and that's Kitsune. But now the Perryton family has the most power in terms of money among the ducal houses. So that is, definitely an interesting almost competition there. And then especially with Carmen leaving the Kitsune Duchy for the Perryton Duchy, these families might have some kind of feud for generations to come. We'll have to see what happens there. So there'll definitely be some kind of power struggle. So what is going to be more influential? Is it going to be their money or is it going to be their status? So that is going to be something that we're going to follow up with. But Eliza is just going to do her homework and we are waiting for Cordelia to have the baby. So I was like, okay, first off, Cordelia, I was trying to get rid of her workaholic trait because it literally made her tense all the time. But I didn't realize that it gave us a potion when I clicked the reward trait. So now we have like 4 potions that will get rid of a lifestyle. But anyway, I sent her out here. We finally got rid of it. And then Eliza wants to volunteer. Someone wants to volunteer. So we're going to send Cordelia and Eliza to volunteer. And we're also going to, I'm going to try my best to get Eliza to get all of the traits, like the manners, the emotional control, those kind of traits. So we'll see if we can get those for her as well. We do have her teenage years, but I want to continue to work on them. And also, as soon as they left for volunteering, Cordelia went into labor. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're just waiting for them to come back so that she can have the baby. So that is what we are doing. The rest of the kids are playing outside in the dark in the middle of the night, so that's good. And then someone came by for a present. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is all these extra Sims in the world are just going to be like either stragglers from Luna's whole thing, or they're going to be maybe some people who like also worked on the ship with Cordelia and them, like maybe like some deckhands and different things who are now finding a life because I can't, my game keeps spawning them and I can't explain them away. So that is how we're going to explain it. And we now have a baby boy, a little prince named Apollo, and there we go. That is going to be Cordelia's last child. I am tying her tubes. Yeah, see the like nude underwear there? So, I am tying her tubes, and Xander is also getting a vasectomy. No one is having any more babies in Generation 1. They're done. No more. So, that's it. Apollo is the youngest in the generation. And also, I realized that I forgot to make Killian a bedroom. And I'm like, oops. Sorry, Killian. So here is a bedroom for Killian. And again, my build mode, I don't know what's up with my game sometimes. It gets like weird. It won't let me play stuff and then I don't know. So we're just gonna ignore it. We're pretending everything's fine. Everything's cool. We're just gonna make a little room for Killian. I am using the new tent from Dream Home Decorator. I wanted to try that out. I also replaced the CC closets that I had with closets from Dream Home Decorator. And um, yeah, so this is Killian's room, and it is very child friendly. Like, I mean, the twins' room could probably take them into teenagehood, but this room is for children. So, um, we will give the rooms another makeover when they all become teenagers. I think. Let me think. I think Eliza's birthday is, well, I guess the baby's birthday into a toddler is next, but I think after that it's Eliza's birthday next. So finally we're going to get a teenager. I really want them to start becoming teenagers because then we can really get started on their aspirations, their storylines, that kind of stuff. Right now, they're just little kids and we're getting stuff started, but we will really be rolling into that generation soon. But don't worry, there is still some stuff going on with Generation 1. And of course, we're about to have the wedding between Mora and Carmen. So that is where we're going to jump over to the Perryton house now. So let's go over there. So here we are with the Perryton family. Like I said, Carmen has now moved in and she's just really getting to know the children and stuff. Like she doesn't know, I mean, she knows them, but she doesn't know them that well. And Mora is also going to make attempts to get to know Cordelia and Simon. Not that Chaz was going to make it very easy for them. I think that he is going to make it kind of difficult for them. And for Carmen to continue to be a good mother, which is going to lead to resentment. It'll be great. Um, and obviously, that's bad. All of my Sims have good and bad things about them, and they are not all meant to be likable. I mean, Mora cheated on Bob, and he was none the wiser, and he never. Well, he did woohoo that one time with um, Matilda, but I forced them to do that. But I force the Sims to do everything. I don't know. Anyway, look, the Perryton children are hanging out, which is super cute. Ashlyn with the red hair is the Duchess now, so that is super interesting that she is currently our youngest title holder. So I think that that is really something. I actually wasn't, I mean, I guess that was always part of the plan, but I don't think that I realized that that meant that Ashlyn would become the Duchess. but that's what happened. So we're going to send everyone to sit down and then send the brides to go get married. It's so funny how just Cordelia and Xander and then Chaz are sitting there. So, but I do like that. I feel like Cordelia and Xander have been sticking together in it really well, and I do like that. I think that, um, I think that they've both kind of learned their lesson here. I say as Xander flirted with someone else earlier, but anyway, um, I think that they've kind of learned their lesson and are really very much in love. So I think that that is good. And then we are going to order drinks for everybody. For some reason, it says we're not married, even though we are. And we will also have them flirt with each other. We're waiting on the cake from that guy. Here we go. Are they always? I gave you counters. Use them. So here is the cake, and then I'm going to have everyone come outside and sit at the tables. It would be very nice if there was like some kind, maybe I should put like a buffet table or something. Wait, there is a buffet table. There is a buffet table past me. Already thought of that. So, because I think at least once I'd like to have a wedding where they all sit down and they eat a meal and blah, blah, blah. But it's just so hard to wrangle so many Sims. But it would be nice if they all like sat with their families around the tables. I would have to control every single one of them in order to make that happen. But anyway, we are going to have them now dance a bit. So here we go, just some dancing. No one wants to dance on the dance floor, which I don't understand, but that's okay. So the wedding is coming to a close. And then after this, we're all set with the Perryton family for right now. And we are going to head back to the royal family. So here we are. Eliza, I guess, didn't go to the wedding, and she is going to do her homework. It's actually kind of nice that no one else is here. I think that in the future we will cap the number of children a monarch can have because we do spend most of our time in this household, and 6 children is too many, and it makes my game super slow. Like I noticed the difference in going to the Perryton family, the and like having so many less Sims to deal with. So I think we're gonna cap it at like 3 kids or something. So also, what I'm going to do is make everybody famous. And by everybody, I just mean Cordelia is going to be a 5-star celebrity because she's the queen, and then Xander as a king is going to be a 4-star, and Eliza is going to be a 3-star until she, gets older, and then when she becomes a queen, she'll become a 5-star. So we have Cordelia working on her aspiration, which is to make 5 masterpieces, I think, and once Eliza becomes a teen, we'll switch back and forth between the art and also the successful lineage because she does want a child to get an A in high school. That's her next thing. And since she doesn't have any children in high school yet, that is on hold. But Eliza's birthday is coming up shortly, so maybe in like a sim week and a half. I don't know. So that is what is going on there. And oh, okay, she's still mad. I think we're gonna have Xander apologize, even though I didn't even see him flirt with another sim. Also, none of this fame shime thing, so we're not doing that. Um, and yeah, so everyone is just hanging out in the middle of the night. It's totally fine. Yeah, okay, so there is Cordelia's birthday is actually on Sunday. So right now we've had the wedding. Next, we are going to have the royal ball, which is on Saturday, and then on Sunday is Cordelia's birthday. So I think that the ball is going to be mostly a time for like the larger nobility to celebrate, and then there'll be a smaller celebration the next day for her actual birthday. And that is where we will wrap up this video. So we are still going on this video for at least 10 minutes. So, okay, these two not in the nannies. Okay, everyone wants to go over there. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go over here. Look at all the kids playing together. Isn't that super cute? All 4 of the children playing together. I love it. Also, I took some more pictures for the art gallery, so we should we should go over there sometime too. Oh, and I have made some new rules. Let me just explain them really quick. So the art gallery is a creative place, and it's owned by the Siren family because they are responsible for creative pursuits. And I've decided that if a noble house owns another sort of business, that um, they will get an extra 10,000 simoleons in taxes. So you can call that kind of like the profit from their business. So right now, the Siren family is going to get 60,000 instead of 50,000 on tax day. And other families will be opening businesses as well. So that's going to be a thing, but it'll be over time. So we will be gaining lots over time. And everyone is dancing. We are having a royal banquet right now, and they are all just enjoying themselves and dancing. They have to dance and they have to drink. So those are the two things that we do on Royal Ball Day. So that is what is going on there. And then we are going to get some drinks from the bar. And the bartender walked away. That's great. So I'm going to control the bartender and make her go back over there so that she can, you know, tend to the bar. I bet you he was just about to ask her to woohoo. I bet you that was going to happen. So we are going to order drinks for everyone because that is what we do on this holiday. And yeah, I'm having a really hard time with Xander's party aspiration. It is not easy. So anyway, um, here everyone is enjoying each other's company. I don't know why it's always mostly kids. I'm gonna have to just invite Generation 1 over sometime. So we are just making sure everyone can get through their holiday. So they're all dancing. Cordelia is feeling very flirty. So is Xander. They're all feeling pretty good. So he is going to have his drink and then go back to dancing because, you know, we need to get this done. It looks like Eliza and Killian are all set. Oh, okay, and Xander is all set too, and I'm gonna have to control this nanny because my baby is crying. And then I think, yeah, Xander is all set. Cordelia is going back. Cordelia changed into, it looks like her hot weather outfit. Okay. So Cordelia changed into her hot weather outfit, and she is dancing away, trying to get that done. Regina and Mikhail don't have it done yet. And the baby's diaper is dirty. See, this is why I don't like babies. I do not like babies. We should just go into another household until the baby is ready to age up. um, but we will not have any babies for quite some time now. I'm not planning on having them. Uh, Technically, they can get married as teens, and because of my mods, but I'm not going to have that happen. I'm going to have the teenage years be like a courting period. So like um, that's kind of when the romance is blossoming. They get to know each other, and then when they become young adults, they can get married. Now, that's not to say that if, say, someone accidentally got pregnant or, some scandal happened, that they wouldn't be forced to marry as teenagers. So that is definitely a possibility. And if they didn't, so say a teenager got pregnant and they didn't get married and she went ahead and had the baby, that could like damage her reputation and her family's reputation and her ability to get married in the future. So it is also going to be up to my discretion at the time, whatever I want to happen to them. But yes, so I'm sending Eliza to set the table because it is going to be Cordelia's birthday. And we will just end the royal ball, although for some reason the kids only put out one placemat. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I'm having some trouble with the camera. Everything's fine. So yeah, she just puts out one placemat and then calls it good. So, all right. And that is so 2D. Look at that. And the baby stinks again. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to have her take care of the baby. And then we are going to have Cordelia's birthday. So this is really exciting because, I mean, Cordelia is the main character right now. So having Cordelia's birthday, she's becoming an adult. So that is crazy that we've gone through her entire young adult years. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. It feels like time both goes by really fast and also really, really slow. So yeah, so here is her little birthday cake, and we are going to start a club gathering so I can make them all come in here to enjoy the birthday party. So here we go. Everyone come over here. Everyone's put on their party wear. You can do it. But look, I said birthday party and it still says keg party. So I'm really, really not sure what's going on there. And also, can't do Xander's aspiration like this. So we're going to have to see. Maybe I will remove. I think I'll remove base mental drugs for right now because I don't really need it right now. We're not doing any drug storylines. So here she goes, blowing out the candles. And she doesn't age up after blowing out the candles. So that's totally cool. No big deal. We'll fix it and create a sim. I'm not going to mess with her anymore. So let's all have a slice of cake because they're hungry. So this is really nice. It's kind of funny. Only children are showing up to my events, and I wonder if that's because they're happening in the middle of the night. But anyway. Oh, look, there's Camilla. Camilla's here. Camilla and Cordelia are friends. And there's Chaz, and Mora's over there. Long John. So we do have some of the adults. So now we're going to head into Create a Sim and give Cordelia her makeover and then call it good. So here we go. Into Create a Sim. So I am making her adult first, and then you can kind of see how it changes her features subtly, which I think is so good of The Sims. And now I'm just trying to figure out like what do I want for her style wise. And then I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe we'll give her a haircut. Like she's had long hair this whole time. Maybe we'll give her a nice haircut. So we are going to go with this hair actually, and it's a little more mature than the other hair. I mean, I guess it's not mature, but like, I don't know. There's just something. Her look is going to be a little more. She's older now. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. So we are looking through outfits for something for her to wear, and I love this dress. Look at this. She looks gorgeous in it. I mean, she is amazing. She is like the most beautiful sim ever. So, um, she looks so good in this dress. I love it, really. So, um, we are going to also lighten her makeup a little bit. Some of it is kind of dark, like especially her outer wear, like her winter wear, is too dark in my opinion. I made it too dark. That was my fault. So, we are going to just change her up a little bit, and I'm not going to do too much work on like all of her jewelry and all of her makeup and everything. So let's just say like that some of these jewelry pieces are passed down through family members. So I am going to just look in the medium length hairs to get some other stuff for her. This is her formal wear. This is the dress she was wearing beforehand. We are going to change it. Also, we're going to change her crown to that one. So I think that it looks pretty nice. And then we will head to the dresses, and I chose this one for one of her formal wear. I actually forgot that there was two. We'll come back in a second. But yes, I think that this looks so good on her. I mean, just because she's getting older doesn't mean she's not going to show off her skin. Like Cordelia is a very romantic, very sensual sim, so it's not going to change that much about her, just getting older. And we are going to then go into her party wear. And yeah, here's where I remembered that I have more than one outfit on some of these. So I'm going to choose this dress with the flowers. It's so pretty. Some of the CC is just so beautiful. And I was like, oh, we can use the hairstyle with the flowers actually because there are flowers on her dress. Honestly, I need more medium length hairstyles. It's just the way that it is. But anyway, now we are going into her second party outfit, and I am just going to change it to, I forget actually which one I pick. Is it this one? This one. Yeah, I like that pink. And then her second formal wear is the dress that I just put her in, being like, oh, this is pretty. I'm going to put her in this. She was already wearing it. So we're going to give her a new bathing suit. And I forgot to make her hair shorter on one of these, so I'm just going to do that and then make her hair shorter here as well. And then we'll go into her hot weather, which honestly I'm not digging the hat, so we're going to take that off and then give her a different dress. So there that is. And then again, with the cold weather, I think her makeup's just a little too dark on the eyeshadow. I do like dark lipstick with outerwear though, so anyway, we are going to go like this and then give her a shorter hair again and then lighten her makeup just a smidge and call it good. Except for remember that she has two everyday wears. But you know what? I really like that sparkly dress, so we're going to keep it. And I did give it to her later on. Like she got it part of the way through her young adulthood, so maybe in part of the way through her adulthood, we will change it. So here we are in screenshots, as you can tell. And we did a lot in this video. We had the wedding, we had Cordelia's birthday, we had the royal ball, we did a little makeover. So I think that we got a lot done, and I am really happy with the way it turned out. Look at those two. So in love, and I hope that you enjoyed. So Cordelia, yes, has gotten older, and we will continue with her journey. And I will catch you guys then in the next one.